Good morning, America. For our viewers in the West, U.S. bases in the Middle East targeted as gas prices jump.
And breaking news this morning, we celebrate the life of the legendary total eclipse of the heart singer, Bonnie Tyler.
Overnight, the U.S. and Iran exchanging a new round of strikes. The U.S. hitting dozens of targets inside Iran for a second straight night, hours after President Trump declared the fragile ceasefire dead. The new escalation raising uncertainty, plus what to know about oil and gas prices.
New details on why President Trump flew partway home from Turkey on the old Air Force One and not the new one gifted by Qatar.
Breaking overnight, time running out. The race to replace Graham Plattner after he dropped out of the crucial Maine Senate race after he was accused of sexual assault. Outrage in Houston after a man was fatally shot by ICE officers this week. The new video and what his family is saying about the investigation.
Search for answers in the death of Nolan Wells as a Mississippi teen's family raises questions about his cell phone. Investigators renewing their request for the public's help.
New clues on the Boeing 737 cargo plane that plunged into the Arabian Sea.
Dramatic rescue.
Hey, right here, come on.
After two snorkelers were swept out to sea by a strong current.
Last American standing. All eyes on Coco Gauff at Wimbledon as she looks to swing her way into the finals for the first time.
Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight.
Breaking news overnight. Bonnie Tyler's family heartbroken, announcing she passed away at just 75 years old. Tyler's signature, unmistakable voice propelling the power ballads you love to sing along with and that Bonnie never got tired of hearing on the radio. From total eclipse of the heart to holding out for a hero, this morning we celebrate the legend behind the soundtrack of the 80s, the hits that swept us off our feet and captured our hearts.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Thursday. Good morning, America. That voice is unmistakable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Good Morning America. The world was introduced to Bonnie Tyler's iconic voice in the 80s, and her hits have touched so many. Sam is standing by with Bonnie's life, legacy, and what we know after her family said she unexpectedly passed away last night.
And also ahead, Ginger is tracking the dangerous heat with scorching temperatures for millions of Americans across the southern part of the country. But we're going to begin with breaking news on the war with Iran. U.S. bases in the Middle East were targeted in a new round of strikes hours after President Trump said he thinks the ceasefire is over. But the president said he did not expect a return to a full-blown war. Chief Global Affairs Correspondent Martha Raddatz is tracking the latest from Washington. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Michael. The ceasefire was just a little over 3 weeks old, but with those U.S. strikes last night in Iran, hostilities have now resumed in a big way. Overnight, a new round of U.S. attacks on Iran, larger in scope than those the night before, according to a U.S. official, striking at least 90 military targets in response to Iran's attack on commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran immediately retaliating, targeting American bases in Kuwait, Bahrain, Jordan, and Qatar, all of those missiles and drones said to be intercepted. This comes after a series of contradictory statements from the president about the war. The president in Turkey at the NATO summit saying he was done talking to Iran.
I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore.
But last night on Air Force One, returning from the summit, the president claiming that the Iranians called him, wanting to make a deal.
You know, they want to make a deal so badly. I just don't know if they're worthy of making a deal. I don't know that they're going to honor the deal. That's the problem.
The president now back in Washington, where it is unclear exactly where negotiations stand. But what is clear is that this war that the president said would last 4 weeks is now in its 5th month, with strikes resuming, the ceasefire declared dead, no deal on eliminating Iran's nuclear program, and Iran continuing its threats, saying, America still hasn't learned that bullying and breaking promises are no longer cost-free. Let me put it plainly, if you strike, you'll get hit. And warning, they will expand attacks to other American bases in the region if the U.S. attacks continue. After those U.S. strikes, the president posted several videos and images claiming to show explosions in Iran. One of the images appears to be from a June incident and likely altered using AI. But even after these renewed strikes, the president's still brushing off concerns that we will see a full-scale war again, saying, I don't think it's going to start again. Michael?
Well, it seems like it's already started, Martha. But, Martha, we know the president, he flew home from the NATO summit in Turkey on the old Air Force One. This morning, we're learning why.
Yeah, Michael, multiple sources familiar with the plans told ABC that the Secret Service urged President Trump to fly out of Turkey on the old Air Force One instead of the Qatari-gifted plane out of an abundance of caution because of the escalation with Iran. The Qatari-gifted plane left Turkey earlier in the day for an Air Force base in England, a move Trump claimed was for members of the U.S. military to tour the aircraft. The change in plans was not prompted by a specific threat, but influenced in part by differences in the plane's security capabilities, two U.S. officials told ABC News. Michael?
All right, Martha, thank you for that. And thank you for clearing it up. We appreciate you. Thank you. Robin?
Okay, Michael, we're going to bring in our chief business correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, with more on how the new military escalation with Iran could again impact gas prices. Good morning to you, Rebecca.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. And we are seeing an immediate impact at gas stations across the country this morning, with the national average jumping 6 cents overnight to $3.81 a gallon this morning, according to Gas Buddy. And the key here to what happens next to that price for Americans is what happens in the Strait of Hormuz. That is the critical choke point for tankers carrying oil. And in the last 24 hours, Kepler tells ABC News it has seen 25 ships cross. Now, that is lower than what we've seen in previous days, which were more like about 40. Even a limited disruption here in the Strait can have an outsized impact on the pricing, on freight costs, and on the market price for oil, Robin.
This is really a whiplash for consumers, isn't it?
It is a whiplash for consumers, and it's just as prices were coming down, just as people are planning their summer vacations and holidays.
That's right, Rebecca. Thank you.
Yes.
Now, the extreme heat warnings across the southern half of the country, with temperatures topping triple digits in some places. You got this track for us
Yeah,
here?
not just the Southeast, now the Northern Rockies. A place like Billings, Montana could go up to 109 by Sunday. That is something they have never done in recorded history. Those records began in the late 1800s. We'll get there, but I first want to start with who got added. Tulsa and Oklahoma City now in the heat advisories. Today, though, most of the state of Florida finds themselves in a heat advisory. It's the extreme heat warning that we're still watching from Savannah up to Wilmington for some of the biggest numbers. 110 to 116 could be the feels likes again today. And this has been cumulative all week. We've just been kind of suppressing that air and hitting it right over the Southeast. Dallas 101 today. Houston 103 the feels like tomorrow 105. Then I gave you the warning. It's the Northern Rockies, and it's not just Billings with that all-time heat possible by Sunday, but Rapid City could see 101, and that's talking temperatures that will break daily records. Salt Lake City also in the warnings. Most of North Dakota too. Michael?
All right, Ginger, thank you. And now to breaking news overnight. Embattled Maine Senate candidate Graham Plattner dropping out of the race under mounting pressure after a woman accused him of sexual assault. Democrats are now racing to replace him on the ballot. Our Jay O'Brien is tracking the latest from Washington. Good morning, Jay.
Michael, good morning to you. 3 days after that accusation of sexual assault, which he denies, and unrelenting pressure to get out of the race, even from top supporters, Graham Plattner now ending his campaign, kicking off an all-out scramble amongst Maine Democrats to replace him.
Overnight, in the most closely watched Senate race in the nation, Maine Democrat Graham Plattner's scandal-plagued campaign coming to a dramatic end.
We believe that for the movement to continue, it can't be made. And for that reason, we are suspending campaign operations.
The announcement following an arduous 3-day collapse of Plattner's candidacy after an ex-girlfriend accused him of sexual assault, which he denies.
The things that have been claimed did not happen.
Jenny Rasico telling Politico she dated Plattner on and off starting in 2019. She claims that in 2021, he showed up at her home almost blackout drunk and says Plattner forced her to have sex against her will.
Did Graham Plattner rape you?
By definition, yes. Absolutely.
A chorus of Democrats, including top supporters like Senator Bernie Sanders, pushing Plattner to drop out. Many had previously stuck by him when other alleged parts of Plattner's past came to light, including another former girlfriend who accused him of abusive behavior, which he has denied. Also sexual messages Plattner acknowledged sending to multiple women shortly after he was married in 2023. And questions about a chest tattoo resembling a Nazi image Plattner says he drunkenly got on leave with other Marines in 2007, which he later covered up, claiming he didn't know its significance. An oyster farmer and Marine combat veteran Plattner bringing a progressive anti-establishment jolt to the race to unseat Maine's longtime Republican Senator Susan Collins, a seat Democrats almost certainly need to flip to take back control of Congress. After a standoff with state Democrats, Plattner taking parting shots at party leaders, who by Maine law now have just over 2 weeks to replace him on the ballot.
Party apparatchiks are not the ones to make these decisions. These decisions need to be made in the open by the people of this state, the people who got us here.
Last night, the state Democratic Party said that they will name a new nominee in a convention. By Maine law, they have until July 27th to do that. Michael.
Yeah, time is running out, Jay. Thank you for that. And we're going to go now to the fallout after ICE officers in Houston shot and killed a Mexican national who had been living in the U.S. for decades. The man's family is sharing an emotional plea. Our John Quiones is in Houston for us this morning. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Michael. It's happened yet again. Another person shot and killed during an ICE enforcement operation. This time it happened here in Houston on this very street. You can see the makeshift memorial behind me. The victim, a 52-year-old man, an immigrant from Mexico, the father of 3 who had lived in this country with his family for almost 35 years.
This morning, growing outrage in Houston after a man was shot and killed by ICE agents earlier this week. New video appears to show the moment an ICE agent cuts off a white van. Later, also seen in disturbing new video from a passing car, Lorenzo Salgado Araujo lying bleeding on the street, surrounded by agents.
I saw a video posted on Facebook that he had been shot. I recognized him immediately. Not from his appearance, but from his voice, crying for help as he lay on the street, bleeding out.
A Mexican national, Salgado Araujo had been living in the U.S. for more than 3 decades. His family saying he was a construction worker on his way to a work site in his van with other laborers. ICE officials said they were attempting to stop his car as part of a targeted enforcement operation. His family says he was close to obtaining legal status.
We dotted every I, crossed every T, filled every document, attended every appointment.
The Department of Homeland Security, which oversees ICE, says Salgado Araujo ignored commands and attempted to ram an officer with his car, the agency claiming the officer then fired in self-defense. Federal officials say their vehicle was rammed, but they haven't provided any evidence.
He did not deserve to be reduced to a headline of Mexican man shot and killed by ICE. He deserved to live a quiet life as Lorenzo Salgado Araujo, a husband, a father, and a job creator for dozens of men who also wanted the American dream.
The victim's son says he thinks his father may have been fleeing the agents because they didn't identify themselves, because they were in a vehicle that was not marked, and because he might have well feared he was being carjacked. Robin?
So tragic. All right. Our thanks to you, John, for this reporting. Now, the search for answers in the mysterious death of Nolan Wells after a July 4th boating trip. Authorities are again asking the public for any information, including videos possibly connected to the case. Alex Perez has been on this story for us and has the latest. Good morning again, Alex.
Hey, good morning, Robin. The family of Nolan Wells says they need answers on what happened to their son, and they're hoping their new attorney will help get some of those answers.
This morning, the hunt for clues as Nolan Wells' loved ones fight for answers in the 18-year-old's death. Investigators renewing their request for the public's help, asking anyone on Horn Island July 4th to contact them if they had any interactions with Nolan Wells, possess any unedited photos and videos taken on the northwest tip of the island, or observed an argument, disturbance, or other unusual activity.
Now, if we can get those that actually were there and true witnesses to come forward to us, we'd be grateful for that. That would greatly help our investigation.
The beloved football player and a group of friends were celebrating Independence Day on the popular, undeveloped, 10-mile-long Barrier Island just south of Ocean Springs, Mississippi. New video showing the remote location, which is accessible only by private boat. Wells was last seen alive 3 p.m. Saturday. Family members identified remains discovered off the shore Monday morning. Overnight, their attorney Ben Crump telling our Lindsay Davis they now have questions about his cell phone.
The fact that then when the family gets the cell phone back, Lindsay, they're saying they are trying to understand why there are deleted messages. And so it's very concerning to them.
Ashley Cole, a Mississippi Chancery judge and mother of one of the friends who was on Horn Island with Wells, speaking out on social media to dispel some rumors with facts, writing, "Our son Warren loved Nolan dearly." Cole, who had deactivated her account as her son and other friends faced scrutiny after Wells' death, returning to Facebook saying Warren was interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Department and cooperated fully. Cole says her son left Wells before returning to the mainland because the boat was taking on water and had a mechanical issue. Nolan, she said, made a decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends. Wells' family attorneys plan to conduct an independent autopsy and investigation.
We're trying to be very transparent because the family has some concerns about the state of Mississippi doing an investigation of the death of a young black man.
Wells' former football coach remembering the teenager as someone who had a bright future and made everyone smile.
The smile he had was $1 million smile, and he just made everybody around him, man, just happy and better. It's a devastating moment for everybody that know Nolan and, just love Nolan. And, man, we all got to come together and be strong for Nolan.
And the family attorney says they will conduct their own independent autopsy and investigation. Now, Nolan's mother posted a moving tribute to her son on Instagram. The picture, I want you to take a look at it here. The picture appears to show Nolan and his grandmother with angel wings. And the caption reads, in part, "2 pieces of my heart gone. Hug grandma tight for me and tell her I love her. Just know, baby boy, we love you so much. I love and miss you both so much." Guys.
Alex, thank you for staying on this.
All right, we're going to switch gears now, Robin, to the World Cup. And Sam, you have some news on the quarterfinals in the halftime show. Good morning.
Good morning. It is the joy we need this morning, so let's get it started. That's right. The World Cup quarterfinals get underway this afternoon with France, led by superstar Kylian Mbappe, taking on Morocco in Boston at 4 Eastern. Now, Mbappe has 7 goals, tied with Norway's Erling Haaland. Messi, of course, has 8. Norway will take on England and their star, Harry Kane, who has 6 goals on Saturday. That golden boot race is really heating up. Ooh. Tomorrow, it's Spain. Thank you, Rob. Tomorrow, it's Spain versus Belgium. You'll remember Belgium just beat the U.S. Saturday, Argentina with Messi versus Switzerland.
Whew, a lot going on.
Yes.
Even more going on. Halftime show, new edition.
So this is getting really great. This is the first kind of Super Bowl style halftime show in the World Cup. And during the final on Sunday, July 19th in New Jersey, just announced Justin Bieber is now joining already star-studded show featuring Madonna, Shakira, BTS in a Super Bowl style performance. So did you watch the soccer game or did you watch the concert?
And how long is halftime?
I don't know, but it could go on forever.
It'll be good.
Well, it'll be good.
Yeah, it will. That will.
Keep us all entertained. All right, Sam, and coming up, we have the very latest on that breaking news overnight. Bonnie Tyler passing away at 75 years old. What her heartbroken family is saying this morning.
Her powerful songs reach so many. Also this morning, history being made with this year's Emmy nominations. Which of your favorite shows and stars got nods for some incredible performances? You'll find out. Coming up here on GMA, the efforts to save the New York City high-rise that was in danger of collapsing.
Yeah, very scary situation there. Plus, how one state is responding to soaring energy prices from AI data centers.
And the moms who say marijuana makes them better parents. Back here on GMA, holding out for a hero with the incredible Bonnie Tyler. Heartbreak across the globe. Learning the news of her death overnight. We'll have the latest on her passing, and we'll have that for you just ahead.
Yeah, iconic. But first, Will have the headline for us, new at 7:30. Good morning, Will.
I do. Good morning. We have a lot to get to here at 7:30, beginning with that New York City building in danger of possible collapse. It's now stable after emergency crews installed temporary supports. Structural columns buckled on the 21st floor of that 37-story building on Tuesday. Several floors are being added to the top of the building as it's being converted from offices into apartments. And new clues this morning in the crash of a Boeing 737 cargo plane, which had 5 crew members on board. Wreckage has now been found off the coast of Pakistan. There is no sign of the 5 crew members, including the pilot, who was heard reporting the problems with the plane's navigation system. And also this morning, video of a dramatic rescue on the 4th of July. 2 snorkelers here swept out to sea by a strong current. They were unable to make it back to shore. You're looking at body camera footage here of capturing the moment they were pulled to safety. It happened in the Florida Panhandle. Thankfully, 2 members of the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit were out on the water, and they spotted them waving their arms for help. And another price hike is coming from the Postal Service, the 6th in the last 5 years. A first-class Forever stamp is going from 78 up to 82 cents as the agency tries to bolster its altering finances as mail volume sinks. The newest hike begins this Sunday, guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Will. This morning, we are celebrating the life of legendary singer Bonnie Tyler after her family said she unexpectedly passed away last night. Sam is back with this for us.
And we really lost one of the greats. I mean, no matter what age you are, no matter what generation you're in, you have sung these songs, and you've probably sung them with a group of people. Bonnie Tyler passed away overnight at 75, but she will forever be remembered for some of the greatest songs of all time.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes.
Her voice was the distinctive and husky soundtrack to the 1970s and 80s, known for hits like Total Eclipse of the Heart.
And I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
Overnight, music icon Bonnie Tyler passing away. A statement on her official Facebook reading, quote, Bonnie's family and team are heartbroken to announce that Bonnie unexpectedly passed away last night in a hospital in Portugal as the result of an illness that she was being treated for.
Upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. There's nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart.
Bonnie Tyler liked to tell people she never got tired of hearing Total Eclipse of the Heart on the radio. Her 1983 hit selling more than 6 million copies and generating more than 1.3 billion views on YouTube. Just a year later, Tyler, who was born in Wales, would strike gold with another unforgettable single, Holding Out for a Hero, originally written for the Footloose soundtrack. But proving its enduring popularity in films like Shrek 2. And Super Mario Brothers. Tyler never stopped performing her biggest hits, delighting us at GMA many times over the years. And even joining us to celebrate, what else? The total eclipse of the sun in 2017.
I never get tired of singing the song. It's a great song, and it gets everybody in the mood, you know? Turn around.
Oh, yes.
Bonnie Tyler was 75 years old. If you ever need to belt out a song and feel better or feel good, those songs will do. Tyler had a tour scheduled for later this month in Europe that would have run until 2027. Her awards chest, she had 2 Grammys and 18 studio albums.
Wow, what a career, but what a life. And like you said, if you want to feel good, just listen to Bonnie Tyler.
Those songs will do it. You just sing them out loud.
But it was also her spirit.
Yeah.
You know, when she was on the show, and like how she loved hearing her own music.
Yeah.
You had such respect for that.
And as we all did.
Yeah.
All right.
Thinking of her family.
Yes, we are. Now, with the backlash over data centers, one state's taking action in response to rising electricity prices, and others could follow. Chief Business Correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is back with the story.
Hey, Michael. Yeah, good morning, guys. And we see this at board meetings across the country right now, these fierce backlash to AI centers, and residents are speaking out because these data centers power AI. They store cloud data, they mine cryptocurrency among their many functions, but they also eat electricity, and that raises rates for everyone. And one state this morning is saying no more. This week, Oregon is implementing a law raising power rates on data farms by nearly 30%, while at the same time actually lowering residential rates by more than 1%. Now, the idea here is to charge the companies that are putting such a strain on the power grid rather than passing those costs off to residential customers. As far as whether this could spread, New Jersey's governor just signed a law that will set up a new rate structure for data centers, easing the burden on residents for much needed infrastructure improvements. In Virginia, which is home of the most data centers in the country, the new budget that went into effect on July 1st includes a first of its kind energy consumption tax on data centers. So the trend here, guys, seems to be leaning towards charging the users of massive amounts of power rather than making everyone else pay. And I talk to these AI companies regularly. Their argument will be, okay, we're going to actually improve climate change. We are going to reduce energy in the long run. But for people who are living in these places, it is what is happening right now to their bills. And we've seen it. They are going up exponentially in a lot of areas around these data centers, and they just feel that immediately.
Yeah. It's like sticker shock
when
the bill comes.
Exactly.
And you get it.
Yeah.
And the people are already struggling to pay their bills. You shouldn't have to pay for data centers, energy usage.
Exactly.
Doesn't seem fair.
Exactly. They're seeing the inflation everywhere across the board, and this is an area that can actually be targeted right now. And now you're seeing Oregon and a lot of other states getting involved.
Yeah, I don't think people knew what they were. I don't think you can understand what they are until you see them, the size of them, what they are like in a community. I don't think you can get a visual until you get a visual.
Yeah, and now that places are getting visuals, there's a lot of people in those communities speaking out.
Yeah,
we hear it more and more. All right, Becca. How do we say Becky? I know
I'm
you're
Becky.
Rebecca, but
I'm Becky, Robin.
But everybody in your family calls you Becky.
That's
Your
right.
family, but Rebecca
and
Jarvis.
We're family too,
Yes,
Robin.
we are. Yes, we are. Now with our play of the day, and Maggie really looking good for us there at Wimbledon with Coco's exciting match. Good morning there, Maggie.
Hey, Robin, good morning. I mean, what an exciting match this is. For everyone joining us on the West Coast, Coco Gauff right now is locked in an absolute nail-biter. So she lost the first set. She came back, crushing the second set 6-1. Now, she's going game for game against her opponent in the third set. Guys, right now, I'm watching the game tied 5-5. They really are so competitive right now. She's taking on Karolina Muchova from the Czech Republic. These two women giving it their all out there, reminding you we're in the middle of a heat wave as well. It's over 90 degrees here at Wimbledon. So watching these two women is absolutely incredible. Now, I know you're rooting for Coco, Robin. We have to remember, whatever happens at the end of this match, Coco's already made history. She's 22 years old, reached the semifinals at all 4 Grand Slams, the first person to do that since Maria Sharapova. So we're watching today, again, an absolute nail-biter. We're cheering for Coco Gauff. So much excitement here at Wimbledon, and a lot more to keep watching. Whatever happens, there's going to be the finals this weekend, and I know you will check it out, guys.
Yes, definitely we'll be watching, and I'm rooting for Coco.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
That's right. We sure are. All right, thank you so much for that, Maggie.
Have fun.
Yes, have some fun out there for us all.
Thanks, guys.
All right, coming up on GMA, Mindy Kaling, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Ginger Z. With the summer vibes we need.
Yeah,
Ginger.
I'm going to get a little help from this family in Iowa. They are making us smile, all with just a hose and their driveway. Wait until you see it. We'll be right back.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's really fun.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really fun.
Okay. Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. Overnight, the U.S. and Iran exchanging a new round of strikes. The U.S. hitting dozens of targets inside Iran for a second straight night, hours after President Trump declared the fragile ceasefire dead. The new escalation raising uncertainty. New hope in the fight against one of the deadliest forms of cancer.
Unbelief, it's positive, it's happy, exciting, and I'm floating.
The groundbreaking medication helping patients with advanced pancreatic cancer live longer. We have an exclusive first look.
High on parenting? What some garden moms are saying, with videos racking up millions of views. Dr. Narula is here with what parents should know about the risks.
We are family. Guys, this year is going to be great.
Great news for your favorite shows.
Just checked on Baby Jane Doe. Looking good.
From Love Story.
Sorry, is this a bad time?
To The Bear, serving up another big year.
Showtime!
While Taylor Swift enters her Emmys era, and Hacks still hacking it.
I'll just save the best for last.
And the man behind the music of Moana, Lin-Manuel Miranda, is here. And as we say,
good morning, America.
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Thursday. Good morning, America.
good morning. That was great. Lin-Manuel Miranda. That was fantastic.
It was.
Loved it. And Deals and Steals, yeah, you're supposed to be doing this. But plus, we have Deals and Steals. You know, it's a Mindy project this morning, okay? Mindy Kaling's here with Tori Johnson. We have super savings on some of Mindy's favorite products, and they're all 50% off. We're so happy when Mindy's in the house.
Okay, so I'll take your lines here. Also had new hope with a new drug giving more time to cancer patients. But first, we got to look at the top stories that are breaking at 8. We're going to start with the breaking news on the war with Iran. U.S. bases in the Middle East were targeted in the new round of strikes. So let's go back to Chief Global Affairs anchor Martha Raddatz. Good morning again, Martha.
Good morning, Robin. These U.S. attacks were larger in scope than those the night before, with the military striking at least 90 targets. Iran immediately retaliating, targeting American bases in Kuwait, Bahrain, and Qatar. All of those missiles and drones were intercepted. And the U.S. Embassy in Jordan warning Americans to seek cover after indications that missiles, drones, or rockets were in Jordanian airspace. Those missiles also intercepted. President Trump is now back from the NATO summit in Turkey, where he declared the ceasefire dead, but he made contradictory statements about the state of negotiations with Iran, saying he thought they were over and that he didn't want to deal with the Iranians anymore. Then overnight, saying the Iranians want a deal so badly, I just don't know if they're worthy of making a deal. But right now, what is clear is there is still no end in sight and no nuclear deal. Michael?
Yeah, no end in sight, Martha. You said it best with that statement. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to go now to the extreme heat warnings. Ginger is tracking the southern half of the country. Good morning again, Ginger.
Hey, Michael. So we've been talking about air you can wear from Myrtle Beach to Wilmington, down to Charleston and Savannah for days now. And they're still in those extreme heat warnings with the feels likes that could go up to 116. But it's not just Florida up through North Carolina. We've now added Texarkana, Fort Smith, Arkansas, Tulsa and Oklahoma City to the heat advisories. So this region is going to stay hot. Going into the weekend, we finally drop in North Charleston down to 102 for a feels like, but Tampa staying at 107 for tomorrow, Fort Lauderdale 108 Friday and Saturday. And they're not alone. We're going to build the heat into the Rockies. Parts of Colorado, Utah, Idaho, Montana, and North Dakota are now going to be extreme heat watch going into this weekend. Michael, if Billings hits 108, they've only ever done that once in recorded history.
I mean, this is unprecedented. It's unbelievable. When you say drop to 102.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Ginger. Now to new hope against one of the deadliest forms of cancer. Morgan Norwood is here with an exclusive look. Good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning to you, Michael. This is a real breakthrough because for years, pancreatic cancer has been one of the hardest diseases to treat. And now this morning, a new drug is giving some patients something they thought they lost, and that's more time.
This morning, a groundbreaking new medication in the fight against cancer is giving hope to patients.
Unbelief, it's positive, it's happy, exciting, and I'm floating.
The drug called daraxonrasib is a once-daily oral pill FDA permitted through expanded access programs like the one here at City of Hope.
Here goes.
Go for it, Mom.
The pill blocks a protein that helps cancer cells grow and has been shown in recent clinical trials to double overall survival in advanced pancreatic cancers compared to chemotherapy.
This is a very unforgiving disease, and it's one more lifeline for these patients. And a better lifeline than anything that we've seen before.
Everything is good.
At City of Hope, the freedom that the pill offers 88-year-old Barbara Andes gives her the power she thought she lost.
This is going to give me more activity in my life, which I will appreciate tremendously, and learn things, and enjoy things, and be with my family. I am going to own my life again.
So good to see. So let's talk about access here. Again, for now, the treatment is available through an FDA expanded access program, which means eligible patients with advanced pancreatic cancer can speak with their doctor about whether they qualify for treatment at City of Hope locations across the country. But again, a real breakthrough.
Absolutely.
Yeah, give some hope. Thank you. And some time.
Yes.
All right, Morgan, thank you. Coming up in our GMA morning menu, meet the garden moms who say that pot helps them parent. Dr. Narula weighed in on the trend.
Also had a big love story for the Emmys this year. We have all the details.
Plus, stand by your pan. Yep, that's the name of Hannah Dasher's new cookbook. If you like country music and comfort food, this is for you. And Sam, what a special guest.
Well, when you say special, Michael, it's super special. We're with a star. I mean a superstar. Lin-Manuel Miranda is here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay that I did all that? All right, to talk about all the new music he wrote for live action Moana. And there are some burning questions we have about, costuming, but I'm not going to give it away right now. We're going to ask this question of this giant star. And I'm always going to be embarrassed that we ask it when we come back. We'll be right back.
I did all my own costumes.
We're back now with our GMA cover story on moms turning to marijuana because they say it makes parenting easier. They call themselves garden moms, and they're increasingly open about it online. Our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Tara Narula, has the story. You have some answers, Doc. This has created some conversations here at this couch. What does the science say about marijuana when it comes to, mom focus? Oh, we have a piece first. Let's go to that piece first. I'm sorry. Let's watch this.
A little bit of a piece. Michael, for generations, we'd heard about moms who would turn to that glass of wine after putting their kids to bed. But now a growing number are saying marijuana is their tool of choice. They're using it during the day, but healthcare providers caution not so fast.
We're not doing this to escape. We're not doing this to be bad moms. We're not doing this to get away from our kids. We're using this as a tool.
Texas mom of two and content creator Rachel Gibbs says cannabis doesn't check her out of motherhood, but rather helps her to check in and quiet the static in her head.
It almost turns the background noise off. I'm not zoned out. I'm not in the fridge all day long. I'm not just sleeping on the couch. My kids aren't running around. That's not it.
And she says its impact on parenting her 3- and 5-year-old kids has been tremendous.
I can get down on their level. I have more patience. It's calmed the nerves down. It's calmed the fight or flight. It's now in freeze and let's work it through together. We're on the same team.
Rachel is far from alone.
I know a lot of people hold shame, and I'm here to take that out of it. Gardening makes me a better parent.
You already know, coffee and coffee time, baby.
Videos tagged by so-called canna moms or garden moms have racked up millions of views across social media. While Rachel says she uses cannabis 4 to 5 days a week, she insists there are hard rules around its use in her home.
If I am using cannabis, there is another adult home. I'm never driving under the influence ever. We do not ever have actual cannabis out around our children. They do not see it.
While more than 64 million Americans have used cannabis in the past year, approximately 3 in 10 people who use cannabis have cannabis use disorder. Addiction specialists suggest it shouldn't be thought of as a harmless alternative to alcohol. It also carries health risks, potentially affecting mood, memory, attention, and heart health, among others.
Alcohol and marijuana both impair reaction time, they impair decision making, and if someone is taking charge of the care of a young child or some children, they may need to engage in life-saving care, make emergency decisions, operate a motor vehicle safely, and the regular use of marijuana before engaging in those behaviors can impair your ability to do so.
All right, now, time for questions, Doc. Time for questions now. So what does the science say about marijuana's ability to help moms focus or free themselves of stress and anxiety?
Well, Michael, the doctor we interviewed was very clear in saying cannabis is not medicine, right? So we don't have the rigorous trials we do for FDA-approved medications. We don't really have the science to understand the benefits and the harms. The most latest research study we have is actually from this past year that looked at cannabis in its relationship to mental health disorders. And it was a big review, 50 studies that were out there, and they did not find any benefit in terms of anxiety, PTSD, or psychotic disorders.
Wow.
So let's talk about the potential risks. We know that in high doses, cannabis can actually cause anxiety, paranoia, psychosis. Chronic use can lead to depression, alterations in your sleep where you're sleeping more. And so then we think about cardiovascular risks. So many people don't know about this, but we in the cardiology world talk about it. There is absolutely a link between cannabis use, no matter how you use it, smoking or eating it, with heart attack, stroke, heart failure, and arrhythmia. We know that there's a concern for dependence, addiction, and withdrawal. It can interact with other medications, so lots of risks for the mom, potentially.
Okay, so if a mom was watching right now, moms are watching right now, and perhaps they're curious, what do you want them to know?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we talked about the risks to moms, but let's talk about the risk to kids. So the American Academy of Pediatrics says you should not be using in front of your children because that normalizes substance use. You don't want to be smoking because they could get exposed to secondhand smoke. You want to keep the edibles and gummies and things locked up and out of reach. And then the biggest issue is what you heard in the piece, which is, does it impact their decision making, impair judgment, reaction time if they're driving a car?
Exactly.
The doctor we interviewed made a great point, which is if you were leaving your kid with a daycare worker or a nanny or a teacher who had just used, would you feel comfortable with that? So questions to ask.
And after there's a question that most parents, my people, would say no to.
Many would say no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Doc. Appreciate you.
Eye-opening. I got to say, that was one of those conversations you weren't expecting, but really good combo. All right, let's turn now to the nominees for the 78th Annual Emmy Awards, because it's almost time, and they have been revealed, and we're feeling a little love for all the A-list stars celebrating their nods. Here they are.
John, I want to introduce you to Carolyn Bessette. Carolyn, this is John Kennedy.
This morning, Emmy voters are showing the love for Love Story.
Hi. Sorry, is this a bad time?
FX's buzzy docudrama that traced the romance between JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette and reignited 90s nostalgia. It romanced its way to 7 nominations, including Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series and Outstanding Lead Actress for Sarah Pidgeon.
Everything in my life has changed.
It's just one of the small screen titles now set to vie for TV's biggest prize.
Could somebody be okay up there?
Now to drama. It's Back to Paradise. The Hulu hit and star Sterling K. Brown scoring nods for the 2nd straight year.
Just checked on Baby Jane Doe. Looking good. Taking formula well.
Facing off against the doctors of The Pit. Last year's winner leading the way among all shows with 25 nominations.
Attention, I have a very important update regarding our school.
In comedy, the teachers of Abbott Elementary are at the front of the class on Emmy night.
Guys, this year is going to be great.
You know, guys, I still think it's going to be a great year.
ABC Smash sitcom scoring 7 nominations, including Outstanding Comedy Series and acting nods for Quinta Brunson, Janelle James, and Tyler James Williams.
So we just assumed murder.
And it's more Emmy nods in the building for Only Murders in the Building and star Martin Short.
Please tell me you recorded that.
I'm fired up, ready to go. No, saying.
Showtime!
And the crew at the Bear is saying yes, chef, to another course of Emmy competition.
It's hard and it's brutal, and that's what makes it special.
Cooking up 8 nominations, including a posthumous one for the late Rob Reiner.
Think small, big money. Take notes.
I'll just save the best for last.
Gene Smart and Hacks aim to end their run on top, setting a new single-year nomination record for comedies with 24.
And that will be my legacy.
Oh my God.
It was also a wonderful morning for Wonder Man's Yahya Abdul-Mateen II for lead actor in a comedy. And first-time nominee Chase Infinity of The Testament.
It was time for us to change things.
Up for lead actress in a drama. Dancing with the Stars cha-chaing its way back into the reality competition category for the first time in a decade. And how's this for a wedding gift?
We get to play one last show for you here tonight.
Taylor Swift is in her Emmys era, with 5 nominations for her Disney Plus concert film, The Eras Tour: The Final Show. All good stuff.
Yeah.
All in all, it was a big day for our parent company, Disney, which scored a whopping 125 total nominations.
Wow.
There may be domination, I would say, of that in the Emmy. So we'll see how it all turns out.
Looks good. Looks good. All right. Now to Deals and Steals, a takeover by one of our faves, Mindy Caring. Tori, bring us Mindy's picks at discounts only Tori could get. So always good to have you here.
I love being here.
I know.
Thank you for having me.
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, we're starting with Lion Pose, a brand that you love so much you invested in this company.
I am obsessed with this brand. My skin is the best that it's ever been because of this brand. Retinol is too strong for my skin, but I know we're supposed to be using it, so I use Unspotted, get rid of all of my hyperpigmentation. This moisturizer, Pep Talk, so rich, so moisturizing. Use it for my face. I use it for my elbows and for my knees. I love it. And of course, sunscreen will not leave a cast on melanated skin.
Yes.
This is perfect for really all skin types. Absolutely obsessed with this. There's a new product launching in a month for this brand, and it's a top secret, but I'm very excited.
And we're gonna have it. And we're gonna have it.
And we're gonna have it.
You know what? Our viewers ask me all the time, when is Lion Pose back? Today is your day. 50% off the assortment.
I know. When I saw you, I said your skin is glowing. Glowing. Wow,
because
beautiful.
of Glenda's. Thank you.
A daily ritual.
Okay, I am lifting a lot. I have to. Now I'm in my 40s, so I love their protein powder. It's delicious, but it's not too sweet. You know how like those kind of protein powders can be too sweet? And I love this multivitamin. Super clean, has all the fish oils that I need. It's great.
Amazing. Well, we've got a perfect assortment from Ritual making their GMA Deals debut, and it's all half price.
Yeah,
I love it.
Love it.
All right, we're a little spicy here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys like spicy food?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm addicted to spicy food. I have long loved this chili oil. I'm sure everyone has seen it. It's super popular. Now they have noodles, which you can make. I work long hours. I know you do. They're so delicious. They're right over here. These are my 2 favorite flavors. This one's a little sweeter. This one is not as sweet. This one is, this is roasted garlic, which is awesome. Super fast.
About to say, they're quick to make?
Less than 10 minutes.
Perfect.
So easy to make. And it's so true with every single one of their products, the way that it elevates kind of anything from like your breakfast eggs. Sometimes people even put this on ice cream for dessert.
No way.
So, right? To add a little spice, a tiny little topping. I mean, it really is like one of these like pantry staples that people go to all the time. So I was excited. You love it.
It's good in Greek yogurt. I love Fly by Ching.
There you go. All right.
Really great brand.
All 50% off today.
All right, let's
as well.
keep moving. Keep moving.
All right.
And grooving.
Growing big here with Grande.
Okay, so I do not have long lashes and brows. I have long wished to have them.
Yeah.
I have makeup, and now that makes it look good. Thank you to my glam team. But this brand, I have no patience. I want thick brows. I want lashes, but I don't want to wait like months and months. Took about 4 weeks to get actual brows, which I haven't had in forever. I absolutely love this product.
Wow.
And I love it for brows and I love it for lashes.
It's such a good one. I mean, they've got 50,000 plus positive reviews because the lash and brow products, their lip, I mean, we've got all of them, but the lash and brow are what Grande Cosmetics is really known for. The entire assortment, 50% off, plus because you're here, they're throwing in free shipping.
Free shipping.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Roundabout. These would make such good presents, too. I've given this to everyone in my family. They're all obsessed.
Okay.
All right, and we're workout companion.
Okay, so we all work out, as you can tell. We're always working out.
Yeah.
I love this because when I kneel on my yoga mat,
It's a yoga mat.
It's twice as thick as a regular mat. You
It
can
opens
fold it
like
up,
that.
and it is so good on your knees. It's not hard. When you're doing yoga, it doesn't hurt your joints. It's just, and the colors are so pretty.
The colors are beautiful.
Also,
that weight, those are incredible.
stylish weights you can take off the ends.
So
they're
you've
gonna
got
be
right
6
there, Robin,
pounds.
4 pounds. Right here is 6 pounds. So you add on, see how these little pieces add on?
Oh,
That's
right.
6 pounds. Michael and Sam were looking at them this
is
morning.
really
like,
good.
that is serious.
So good.
This
It's
is
so
so
smart
good.
to leave it like even on your nightstand, leaving them someplace in the living room where then you just walk by and pick them up and
Yeah,
go.
between segments,
There
right.
you go.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, do a little pump.
Yeah.
All
Do the next
50% off from Stacked.
These
And
are-
then finally, we
they're
can't forget
stylish.
the little ones, some of
Okay.
our favorite craft kits from Super
I
Smalls.
love bling so much. I have 2 daughters. I have endless birthday parties, and I always want to be the mom that has like the present that is like the coolest present. Super Smalls is obsessed with it. Packaging is incredible. They're always coming out with such fun products, and they're just like gorgeous and fun.
Yeah.
They're very fun.
I mean, that would look great with what you're
That would
wearing.
be perfect.
You could gemify a hairbrush. We've got the really cute goggles. We've got
swim
everything.
Goggles, the swim goggles for vacations, your kids will flip out. I love this product. Your kids are gonna die.
And a good day because it's all 50% off from
Oh my
Super
goodness.
Smalls.
All right. Mindy, thank you. These
Thank
styles,
you.
I love your style.
Thank you so much. This has been so much fun.
Anytime. Anytime.
They've partnered with these companies on these great products. You can get them at gmadeals.com. Welcome back to GMA, live from New York City. I just love this. I'm not even going to talk because a little bit of the Oscar-nominated song "How Far I'll Go" from Moana, which was written by this man right here, Grammy, Tony, Emmy Award winner Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's an executive producer on the new live-action Moana, and he's written a new song for it too. It is lovely to have you back. And the music, but this new song.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Well, I think we had an opportunity to do something unique. We did the impossible twice, right? Like first we found 15-year-old Auli'i over 10 years ago to voice Moana. And then we found this 1 in a million Catherine to play the live action Moana. And it was Tommy Kail, our director's idea, to say, what if we had a musical passing of the torch? And a conversation between the only 2 women in the world who know what it feels like to be Moana and save the world. And so we made that musical conversation our new song along the way.
I love that.
And Catherine was here the other day, beat out 32,000 others, including her 2 sisters, which I thought was...
Yeah, that's for later. That's for later.
That's like serious bragging rights in the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you wrote a new rap for Dwayne Johnson.
I think he's been rapping the "You're Welcome" verse into kids' phones for about 10 years, and he needed a new challenge.
But he went from like the voice of Maui to bringing him to life.
Yeah.
It was no one better for this.
No one better, and I don't think it's ever happened before. And I think we're going to look back on this and go, I'm so glad they got the person for whom this role was written to actually play the role in the live action version, because he's so extraordinary.
Yeah, he really is. I don't think he's going to give up on the "You're Welcome" line. I think he uses
loves
it all the time. So this is the question I had to you about costuming. I mean, when you're sitting there like writing this music, are you thinking about his lustrous locks? I mean, like moving in the breeze, because that's a different look for him.
Well, listen, I'm a man of a certain age, and I remember his film debut in The Scorpion King.
Oh.
So I'm always thinking about his lustrous locks.
Wow.
And I wanted to get back to that era. But no, it's interesting. I remember in one of the early drawings of Maui, when we were making the animated version, they drew a bald version because obviously they knew The Rock was going to play him. And our cultural trust was like, you can't do that. Maui's power is in his hair. It's part of his mana. It's really it's of cultural importance that Maui's hair be styling. So then Dwayne gets this like lustrous mane as a result.
I love that. Styling, not with the G, styling. And then with the end. You were able to bring your beautiful family for part of the filming there in Hawaii. And I understand that your son, he's really getting into this.
You don't understand. Like, I'm enjoying this part of my life because I know in a few years I will be known as Sebastian Miranda's dad, and he's going to be the famous director. So, like, let me like take my cool points while I have them. But yeah, no, he was on set with me every day. He would race through his homework so that he could be on set as much as possible. And then his 8-year-old little brother was like, yeah, this is cool. Can I play on the beach?
Yeah, exactly.
But you say your sons are your beta testers for everything you write.
Yes, they are. Yeah, no, nothing leaves my house unless I catch my kids singing it to themselves. And when I heard Frankie, who was 8 years old, going, along the way, I was like, got it. This will pass the test. It can leave my drafts.
That's good. You don't need
they heard Bruno for 2 years before anybody else.
That's so cool that you don't need to pay for research. You've got it right there in the house.
I did have to have an NDA for toddlers conversation. I'm like, you can't sing this at school yet.
Good luck with that.
You can't sing this till the movie's out.
So you've got something, is it a new musical that I'm hearing about? Is it called Warriors?
It's called Warriors. It's
Tell us about that.
On the I'm writing it with my good friend Issa Davis. It's based on the 1979 cult classic of the Warriors, about which is like one of those epic New York movies.
We are the Warriors.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Can we hear more from Robin?
No. Let's not hear more from Robin. We want to hear more from you. Please tell us about the Warriors.
It's iconic.
It is iconic. Have you ever seen them clinking those bottles, that David Patrick Kelly improv that became immortal? So yeah, Issa and I have been writing this. It's going to be this one-act musical. It comes to Broadway next year at the Lunfontaine Theater.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
You got some people at home you want to say hello to, right? Your family's at home watching.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sebastian, Frankie, screen time's up at 9. So enjoy.
Oh, you're so hands-on like that. You know what? We've gotten to know you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping your passion, your joy, your authenticity.
Thank you.
It really means a lot, because sometimes fame and all that can change you, but it hasn't changed you one iota.
No, I'm still in Washington Heights. I'm still thrilled that Sam Champion is on TV.
That's the first thing.
I'm a New York kid through and through.
Yeah, you are. Well, keep it going.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Go see Moana in theaters. It's awesome.
Sure. That's my line. That's
sorry.
You're stealing my line. Moana in theaters tomorrow. Yeah. He's got it.
Now with our summer reading series, Sizzling Summer Reads, and Robin Lee. She is the author behind the hit book turned movie, The Idea of You. And now she's written a second novel, Crash Into Me. And Robin, welcome to GMA.
Thank you for having me.
And you're gonna share your top 3 summer picks for us in a second. But let's talk about Crash Into Me.
Okay, Crash Into Me.
What is it about?
It's a story of Cecilia Chen, a Jamaican Chinese artist who was raised in the States but has been living in Paris for 20 years. And her French filmmaker husband books a gig directing a trilogy in Hollywood, and the family picks up and moves to the west side of Los Angeles in a very wealthy enclave. And so it's kind of a reverse culture shock. And then the very first scene in the book, she runs into someone physically in a car accident from her past, and they develop this very intense and complex relationship that threatens to upend her life.
Ooh, you're good.
Yes, so it's about power and desire and identity and betrayal and motherhood and race and beauty and all these little things.
All mixed into one like that.
Yeah.
Did you feel any, how long was this in the making, and did you feel any little pressure?
A little bit. I had about 3 years of writer's block after The Idea of You, because I didn't, it was an extreme moment, and I had these readers of the book, fans who wanted something, there was expectation, and I wanted to write something that they would enjoy, and that's something also that would mean something to me. And so I started working on Crash Into Me, and it took about 5 years, I would say.
Wow, really?
5 years and another year and a half of editing.
Well, but you know what? We sure it's worth the wait, without a doubt.
I think it is, for sure.
Right. Well, you know what? And we want to also hear about your sizzling summer reads, and you picked 3 of them for us. The first one to talk about is The Island Stories by Dion Irving.
May I pick these up?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a collection of short stories by a fellow Jamaican author living in the diaspora, and it's a story. The stories are all kind of Caribbean-based, or generation of women like in the diaspora. So they're Jamaican, they're Panamanian, and they take place everywhere from Jamaica to America, Florida, to the south of France. And it's just like it's a really intricate, beautifully written story. I like short stories sometimes during the summer, so you can like take a dip in the pool, read a story, come back, have a cocktail, move on.
Okay, now They Stole a City. I love the title of this.
So They Stole a City is by a friend of mine named Lauren Collins, and she is an incredible writer. She just won the James Beard Award. But This is a story about a race massacre in North Carolina in 1898 that most people do not know about.
Oh, it's true.
It's a true story. It takes place in Wilmington, which is where Lauren grew up, and she follows 4 families and their history in the 125 years following the massacre. And it's supposed to be the only successful coup in America, and we don't know about it.
Wow.
I had no idea.
I like some.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and so I'm hoping people, sometimes you want something a little meatier.
In your third pick's a French classic.
Bonjour Tristesse.
I can't say that.
I know, but you say it so well.
Bonjour Tristesse by Françoise Sagan. It means hello sadness. And it's a story, it was written by an 18-year-old girl named Françoise. And it came out in 1954, and it's semi-autobiographical, and about a girl with her father who's widowed, and he's kind of like this playboy in the south of France, and it's a summer in the south of France, and it's coming of age. There's betrayal. He's got a girlfriend. She's trying to get her out of the picture. And she finds the love, and it was kind of a little scandalous when it first came out, but it's beautiful and it's brief. You can read it in the day by the beach, and it's a French classic. So, highly recommend.
Robin, you sold me on all of that.
I know, you really did.
And you really sold me on Crash Into Me as well. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate your help. Crash Into Me is available everywhere. Make sure you pick yourself up a copy. Nothing like sitting by the pool, reading a little bit of the book, having a cocktail, come back and read more.
Yes.
All right, Ginger, we're going to go to you.
Thank you, Michael. You know, in Toy Story 5, Buzz Lightyear says, "Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy." For 25 years, the Walt Disney Company and Pixar have teamed up with the nonprofit Starlight Children's Foundation to do just that. Now they are bringing Toy Story 5 to 300 children's hospitals around the country. It all kicked off with 3 big events where kids met Woody and Jessie, drew with Pixar animators, and of course, they enjoyed the movie. You can find out more by going to starlight.org/Disney.
I have a feeling you're ready, Hannah. I knew the answer to that. Coming up, Hannah Dasher is stirring up millions of views online, and I mean that, and some delicious dishes and a song?
Maybe.
All right, right here. We'll be right back. And suddenly, between Houston and Georgia, I am not Southern enough. Welcome back. TikTok chef, musician, Hannah Dasher is here. She's going to show us how some tasty recipes from her debut cookbook, Stand By Your Pan, which is named one of the best cooking food and wine books of 2026 by Amazon so
and
far.
One of the best titles.
Right, exactly. So you got that. Welcome back. Now, you normally start your segments with like a song. Do you want to get one started?
Are you singing it or am I singing?
You sing.
Stand by your pan.
We couldn't have done that justice. No. We would have messed that all up. All right, well, first up, you're going to show us how to make Mama's tomato pie.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
and now, do we need homegrown tomatoes for this?
You don't need homegrown tomatoes, although folks have tomatoes come out of their eardrums this time of year. But I'm too busy to plant a garden, so I use Campari tomatoes. Spread those out for me.
Okay, just put them on the paper like that?
Yes.
On the pan.
We don't want a soupy pie.
Michael, I can't do anything wrong here, right?
No, well,
there you go.
Then again, Sam, I've seen you cook. I don't know.
We're just going to salt them and sweat them.
Little salt.
Yep, salt them, and then you let them sit for like 30 minutes.
Do I need to cover them up?
Cover them up.
Those were beautiful.
30 minutes. Okay.
I love that. And then we got to do that yummy middle.
All right, so what do we do here?
Well, with some really good mayonnaise.
You want us to do that? You just want to direct us? Yeah, just direct us and we'll do it.
Pour some of this cheese in there.
Some of it, all of it?
Yeah, all of it, darling.
All of it, why not?
I mean, more cheese is more cheese, right?
Yes.
Is there anything special about the cheese that you choose for this bake?
Parmesan?
So, yes, it's that grated, that green shaker. It's probably made of wood chips, but I love it.
Okay.
it just does so
as long as it says Parmesan, that's good enough.
It does so good, and a little bit of seasoning because we're not animals.
Okay.
All right.
I love that, and so just get that mixed together. And if you want a pie crust to stay pretty and not get bubbly in the center, you can use beans. I use tinfoil and quarters. Yes.
And so you put that in the oven and you bake it with the beans in there, and that keeps it for
beans or rocks. Whatever, as long as it's, you're clean.
What if I can't find a deep dish pie?
Beautiful.
Does it matter? Michael, that was a beautiful
That
piece of work.
A1 job. So once those tomatoes have been sweated and patted, we'll sprinkle some breadcrumbs on the bottom.
Okay.
And then put me a pretty layer of tomatoes down there, my darling.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
And now what else? We've got onions and bacon.
Yeah, we've got onion, like finely chopped onion, and We'll salt and pepper those as well. We got a little bacon. This is a great vegetarian main. You can go without the bacon.
Okay.
And, yes.
And people at home can't smell it, but it smells.
It smells
Good.
really
Got a
good.
little salt and pepper. Sprinkle me some onion over there.
Okay.
Wait. It might make your hands smell like it.
This one, that one? Which one's onion?
Oh,
this one.
That's onion.
Okay, all right.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
like onion. I thought it was like an
How
onion
does
powder.
brown sugar look like onion? Oh my goodness, man! This is special.
Brown sugar. It'll give him a caramelized taste. Who's got time to sit and caramelize onions?
Now, what kind of cheeses work best
Just
for
a
this?
little
by
bit,
the way?
just a little bit. Well, you know what? I say whatever you got in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Sprinkle me some if you want to.
And we got
Just a
some
little
bacon
bit.
in
That's
there.
great.
Layering
That's
it in
great.
there?
That's great. Now, leave that alone. And then let's
Then
put
the
a
middle
little,
that you mixed?
Yep, spread another layer on top of that. And then we're going to do it all over again.
All right, cold this looks delicious, but
Absolutely.
baked.
You can use
Look
any
at that
kind.
thing.
Use any kind of cheese, darling. You can use. Let me do one more layer.
One more layer of cheese. Here we go. There
Orange
we
cheddar
go.
fontina, mozzarella monster. That's sharp Vermont. But whatever you got in the refrigerator. That works. That's fine. You can do that. we can do it that way too.
Well, kind of. It's close.
Yeah, I like topping.
Because it's all going to melt
We can
together
top-
in there.
Absolutely. If you shred your own cheese, it'll get a really pretty cheese pool, and it makes your hair shiny.
Really?
I'll take that.
I love that. But it makes a beautiful pie. Bake it for like 45 minutes.
45
and
minutes.
My tomato
that's what you
pie.
got.
That
Oh
looks
my
delicious.
goodness.
Wait, I'm going to go down on this
We got to
end.
throw a little bacon in it.
Oh, always with the bacon. Lots of
gotta have the
bacon.
What now? You brought
Shondo.
these biscuits too. While I'm digging into this, tell me
Yes.
about what's.
Yeah, what are the biscuits?
So these are Butter Swim biscuits. Pull up, Red Lobster. We just stole your man. These are garlic cheddar butter biscuits, and if you don't make biscuits, great. These are your biscuits.
Yeah.
Anybody can make these.
Because you don't have to roll them out and do all
No,
that.
you don't have to roll them, you don't have to knead them. You literally just mix your dry ingredients, pour it in some melted butter, make a tic-tac-toe shape, and bake it.
All right. This is absolutely
And they're so
delicious.
yummy.
I just made a mess, but these are some good biscuits.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
telling
Houston,
you.
Texas approved.
Houston, Texas approved, not Kentucky, because it's not down south enough.
Paducah, Kentucky approved. All right, you can get these recipes on GoodMorningAmerica.com. Stand by, your pan is available now. Hannah will be back on GMA3 with even more. All right. Longtime member of the GMA family is learning right now that we are about to. Wait a minute, what are we about to do? Surprise him!
That's right.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to ruin this surprise. Here we go. Joe, are you ready? We're going to surprise you with a camera in your face. We'll be right back.
You have no choice now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm telling you, when the Philly Fanatic came out to the tour, the focus of our intrepid associate director, the calm voice, in the morning, chaos of the control room. Let's give a very well-deserved retirement. Congratulations, Joe Beltrano! Oh, it's going to be so odd not to walk around here and to see you.
I
hear you. Calming voice,
Hear your
yes.
voice, man.
Hear my voice?
Comforted, and I feel confident when you're there.
Me too.
Well, let everybody know. You know, Joe started the script coordinator 40 years ago.
Look at you.
But obviously, she then went on to travel the world for ABC News. And Joe, you told us that you loved having a front row seat to history and, quote, working with the best team in the business. But we have to say, because of you, you made it the best team. You're a part of that. And we're so thankful to you, my friend.
And don't we have another surprise?
Yes, we do. Roll out the cake.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
And your family, Joe. Where's the family?
Come on, bring them out. Yay.
There we go. There we go. This is a surprise.
Yes. Come on in. Come on in.
Hello, family.
Oh my goodness.
This is like the early picture, by the way.
I love this.
All right, now, you'll be seeing him after 2:30 in the morning when he wakes up.
You sleep normal hours.
You sleep normal now.
So
But
what do you want to do? What's the next chapter?
A lot of travel, some reinvention, some new horizons, new opportunity.
Nice.
Future's wide open.
Yeah. And sleep at least until 4.
At least until 4.
Exercise.
40 years, man.
And can we thank the family? Thank you for loaning him to us for all this. Because it is, you know?
We were asleep most of the
You check on
to say goodbye before you went to work.
And Joe, what else you got for us, man? What do you have? Was there anything you want to say to everybody who's woken up to your family here at GMA?
I just want to say to the staff, I hope you guys realize what an incredible show this is. How you leave each day better informed, maybe a little nervous about your health. But you know more about the world you live in.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you, Joe.
Honored to be a part of it.
Thank you, Joe.